Hi, this is Dr. Perry Carpenter. I'd like to thank you for your interest in our Fall ZOOMinar series. I've assembled a fascinating program for you which is going to dramatically change all of your operating procedures as a qualified medical evaluator moving from here forward. And the purpose of this Fall ZOOMinar series is to bring you up to speed on the very latest changes occurring in the industry right underneath our feet and passing us by as we speak. So it's important that you understand what are the new changes that are affecting us each as qualified medical evaluators. So I want to share those with you in this program. And as a result of learning about all the new changes, all the new laws, all the new conclusions of all the committee meetings that are happening even as we speak, I'm going to encourage you and show you how to implement some new changes in both your face-to-face evaluation and in the process involved with writing your final product QME report. And at the same time, I'm going to show you which of your old antiquated procedures can be eliminated and discarded. The overall purpose of all of which is to help you improve your profitability as a qualified medical evaluator. So the title of our Fall ZOOMinar series is QME Update 2021, and I want to update you with the very latest strategies that are being accumulated by the top minds in the industry. So our Fall ZOOMinar series is going to begin on September 22nd, 2021, and it's going to include 1 hour per week every Wednesday from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. in the afternoon. So I'm referring to this as the QME High Profitability Hour, and I'm encouraging you to join us to help enhance your own profitability as a qualified medical evaluator. You will receive 1 hour of QME continuing education credit for each session that you successfully complete. And this makes our program completely different from any other program that you can find on the market, in that you can find lunch hour webinars and you can find material on QME issues, but ours is the only program that offers you lunchtime continuing education credits for a very, very low fee. In fact, we have the lowest cost per continuing education unit that you can find anywhere in the industry. So you'll get an immediate certificate for 1 hour of QME continuing education credit every Wednesday if you attend those sessions every Wednesday, or you'll get a certificate for each Wednesday session that you do attend. You can take as many or as few Wednesday sessions as you want. You can purchase sessions either individually, or you can purchase packages of sections such as a 3-hour CEU package, or a 6-hour CEU package, or a 2-hour CEU package, or even a 12-hour CEU package. You can purchase as many or as few as you want. There's no long-term commitment. There's no obligation of any kind. As I said, we have the lowest cost CEU per unit, and these CEUs, involve live sessions. These are live interactive sessions where you'll have an opportunity to ask questions and get your questions answered in real time, live, all of us at the same place at the same time. And I'm sharing with you the latest, most important topics that are relevant to your practice as a qualified medical evaluator. You know, when we take a look at all of the changes that are occurring around us with a new fee schedule, new anti-bias issues, and all of the things that are going on, if we assembled all of those topics in a hierarchy of importance to you as a day-to-day practitioner, as a qualified medical evaluator, I've selected those topics at the very top of the list that are most relevant to you and that will help you the most moving forward in your career as a qualified medical evaluator. So let me share some of the topics of our next several sessions with you. In session 1 of this program, which begins Wednesday, September 22nd, we're going to talk about a very important topic which has to do with putting together and assembling and completing and putting in the mail your final finished product, your QME report. And the title of this session is the sine qua non of the medical legal report. And in this session, we're going to talk about the most important changes, the most significant aspects of your report, the areas of your report that it's most essential that you focus your time, effort, energy, and attention in completing in brilliant fashion these sections of your report. Not all sections of your report are as important as other sections of the report, and I'm going to show you how to craft the perfect QME report in this session. In session number 2, we're going to talk about cumulative trauma and the QME. And cumulative trauma seems to be a topic that many qualified medical evaluators struggle with. Well, this is a real problem because nowadays most of the cases and claims that we get to evaluate involve at least some allegation of a cumulative trauma injury. It might be a specific injury claim with an add-on of a cumulative trauma element, or it might be purely a cumulative trauma claim in and of itself. So the concept of cumulative trauma seems to cause many qualified medical evaluators some confusion, and I want to share with you in this session how you can master and effectively handle your opinions and conclusions in those cases that do involve an allegation of a cumulative trauma injury. By the time we're done with this session, you're going to have a much better handle and a much higher level of confidence in handling cumulative trauma injury claims. In session number 3, I'm looking so forward to session number 3. We're going to talk about the updates on the new proposed changes to the QME regulations. And the purpose of this session is to help you get a head start, a jump, a leg up on your competitors, on the other qualified medical evaluators, by showing you where the industry is going and how you can adapt and adopt the new changes into your day-to-day operating procedures as a qualified medical evaluator, such that your procedures can more closely comply and comport with the new proposed changes to the law. These are changes to the law that you need to be aware of, and I've selected from all of the QME regulations those sections and those passages from the new QME regulations that are going to be the most important to you moving forward and that will most dramatically impact and improve your profitability. In session number 4, we're going to talk about the hottest topic in the industry now, and that has to do with bias in the medical legal evaluation. And if you attend only one session of this Fall ZOOMinar series, I strongly encourage you to attend the Combating Bias session, because this session is going to change you. It's going to change you as a person, and it's going to change you from the inside out, and your reports will never ever be the same. Your reports are going to be more accurate. Your reports are going to provide for benefits for injured workers that once and for all are free from the effect or free from the impact of your long-standing biases, your ingrained stereotypes, all of your pre-reflective attributions, all of your preconceived notions. We're going to wipe those clean and start with a clean slate, so that once and for all, injured workers, claims administrators, applicant attorneys, defense attorneys, all the parties in the system can get from you, can get from us, can get from the community of qualified medical evaluators opinions and conclusions that once and for all are accurate. So this session is really about how to be an accurate qualified medical evaluator. Session number 5, we're all the way into October now, and we're going to talk about some difficult issues related to industrial causation, AOE, COE, and in particular, we're going to take some time to focus on one of the most difficult AOE, COE determinations that are facing qualified medical evaluators today, and that has to do with the opinion for or the opinion against industrial causation for a claim that has been filed after the employee has separated from the employer. This is the so-called post-employment claim for an industrial injury, and we have 2 species of these claims. We have post-employment claims for a specific incident of industrial injury, and we have post-employment claims for an allegation of a cumulative trauma injury. And I'm going to show you exactly an algorithm that you can use to accurately arrive at the perfectly correct determination for or against industrial injury 100% of the time. 100% of the time. This is going to be a fascinating discussion, and I look forward to having you join us on that session. In session number 6, towards the end of October, we're going to talk about the QME's clinical rounds. And I'm going to show you in this session how to master the quick evaluation of the most common conditions that are facing qualified medical evaluators, especially in the neuromusculoskeletal evaluation. You know, in the beginning of your career as a qualified medical evaluator, all of your cases are going to look like a unique four-leaf clover. But after a few hundred evaluations, you're going to start to be able to identify what I refer to as recurring themes in the QME evaluation. Well, one of the themes that recurs over and over and over again in the QME evaluation has to do with the types of body parts involved and the types of injuries alleged by injured worker claimants. Well, of all of the physical injury conditions that present to qualified medical evaluators, a small subset of those comprise 80% of the evaluations that we see. And in this session, I'm going to share with you how you can quickly and accurately get to the bottom line, with emphasis on the word quickly, in these cases. And I have some fascinating flowcharts and fascinating algorithms to share with you in session 6. So these are the first 6 sessions of our Fall ZOOMinar series. The ZOOMinar series will continue through the end of December up until 12/31/21, at which time we'll begin our spring ZOOMinar series. So I'm encouraging you to join us. I'm looking forward to being with you. I'm looking forward to having interactive sessions with you where we as a group can troubleshoot the issues facing each of us related to these important and relevant topics. So this is Dr. Perry Carpenter, encouraging you to join us for our Fall ZOOMinar series. I'm looking forward to meeting with you, and I'm looking forward to chatting with you on these important topics.